Whether it's for business or pleasure, air travel is increasing. In every country around the world, new airlines are springing up, making the world a smaller and smaller place. And as the number of commercial aircraft increases, so does the need for skilled and qualified maintenance engineers. At first sight, it's a maintenance job just like any other. But if you look a little closer, you'll find the sort of career that most people can only dream of. A job in an exciting, cutting-edge industry where the pay can be well above average, with transferable skills that make it possible to work in countries all around the world. But in a safety-conscious industry, standards have to be high and qualifications are essential. The airlines only want properly trained and qualified engineers that have completed industry-approved courses at recognized colleges. Studying at a college that is highly regarded within the aeronautical industry is an important first step to a successful career. And when it comes to the best of reputations, there is no better than the City of Bristol College. As a student at the City of Bristol College, you'll be joining one of the UK's largest and most successful colleges. Bristol lies in the southwest of England, about 150 kilometres west of London. With a population of about 500,000, it's a cosmopolitan city full of life. As a place to study, Bristol is popular. As well as the City of Bristol College, there are also 2 universities which attract students from all over the UK and abroad. The result is a city with a vibrant atmosphere, full of trendy bars and cafes. Bristol also has a proud and impressive past that few other cities can match. This makes it a tourist centre attracting visitors who come from all over the world to see its famous landmarks. It's been a trading port for more than 1,000 years. This has enriched its culture, making it a welcoming home from home for anyone studying at its colleges or universities. At the forefront of aeronautical engineering for more than 40 years, the City of Bristol College has an established reputation with airlines throughout the world. This has been acknowledged by the government, who have awarded the college Cove status. This recognises it as a centre of vocational excellence, and once again underlines its position as one of the world's most important training centres for aeronautical engineering. But recently, things got even better. An investment of several £1 million has created the Centre of Aeronautical Engineering. The facility has been purpose-built on the northern edge of Bristol, close to Bristol's aerospace industry. When it comes to aeroplanes, Bristol has a real heritage, which stretches back more than 70 years. Aeroplanes such as the famous Brabazon were built here, not to mention the even more famous Concorde, the world's only supersonic passenger aircraft. Today, the college enjoys a close relationship with famous names like Rolls-Royce and Airbus, who are just a few minutes away. Close associations with other major names within the aircraft industry mean that the course modules, teaching methods and facilities provide training that is tailored to an industry with very exacting requirements. So what about entry requirements for the courses? And what do the qualifications mean within the aeronautical industry?
You can get on the courses in 2 ways, either with A-levels in maths and physics, or for students who haven't done A-levels but have GCSEs, they can complete a 1-year foundation course, which gives them the opportunity to study for either an EASA Part 66 B1 or B2 qualification.
The B1 course covers the structure, function, systems used within the airframes, as well as the turbine power plants, electrical systems, and an understanding of the legislation involved in awarding the Certificate of Airworthiness. And that means students study modules like aerodynamics, flight controls, landing gear, pneumatic systems, and etc. The B2 course deals with aircraft avionics, the electrical and electronic systems of an aircraft. Students study modules covering things like radio, radar, global position, and electronic flight instrumentation.
The aircraft industry wants people with a thorough understanding of both the theory and practice of aircraft maintenance, which is perhaps why the centre only employs lecturers who have worked within the industry. Their experience provides a vital extra dimension to the courses, which can never be underestimated.
Before I came to the college, I worked for companies like Lockheed Aircraft, Dragonair and Qantas. And this took me to the Middle East, Hong Kong and Australia, which was a very wonderful experience for me.
Both the B1 and B2 courses are modular, and training is delivered by a mix of lectures, demonstrations, directed study and perhaps most importantly, hands-on practical assignments.
We're training people to do a very important job that is very much hands-on, and for this reason we make 40% of the coursework practical. The workshop facilities at the college are excellent, and students get the opportunity to learn practical skills on real aircraft engines and avionics systems.
As mentioned before, the aircraft industry wants professionals, people who are reliable and take their responsibilities seriously, which means the courses are not for the faint-hearted.
To get either a B1 or a B2 qualification, you have to achieve a pass mark of 75% in all the necessary course modules. Now we give up to 3 opportunities to achieve a pass mark. As well as this, we make attendance part of the qualification. Over the 2 years, students must achieve a 95% attendance record. After all, when they're out in the industry, they're going to be with professionals with quite a responsibility, and we need them to demonstrate the reliability from the very start.
For many students, it will be their first time living away from home. This means that as well as their timekeeping at college, there may be a number of other things that suddenly become their responsibility. The college has an excellent student welfare service, which can help with a number of things such as accommodation, financial matters and personal problems, and it's always there when it's needed. But it's important that they take responsibility for basic things like managing their finances, shopping, cooking and cleaning their apartment. It may not be part of the curriculum, but these are life skills and the maturity they develop will be important for their future. Throughout the course, the majority of both theoretical and practical work will be at the college's North Bristol Centre. But they recognise that students benefit enormously from practical study in a real airport environment. Gloucestershire Airport at Staverton is a commercial airport a few miles north of Bristol. Here students can undergo practical training in the college's own hangar, complete with Learjet. As well as the opportunity to work on commercial jet aircraft, the facility provides plenty of opportunities to extend students' knowledge on engines and an extensive range of avionics test equipment.
Staverton is a very important part of our courses. As part of a commercial airport, the students are rubbing shoulders with engineering professionals, and it gives them live aircraft experience for the first time.
This is really important. The more that we can do to prepare the students for life in a real maintenance environment, the better their chances of achieving their ambitions. But we don't stop at Staverton. As part of the course, each student has to complete a 12-week work placement with one of our many contacts or commercial partners. This not only gives each student the opportunity to work alongside experienced maintenance engineers, but also provides them with a valuable networking opportunity that could help them get the job that they want after graduation.
Life as an aircraft engineer is never dull, and graduation with an EASA Part 66 B1 or B2 qualification will be the first step to a fantastic career.
Gaining my qualification at Bristol certainly helped my career. When I graduated more than 25 years ago, it seemed to open quite a few doors for me. Now, all those years later, I'm back here again as an instructor, teaching a new generation of students.
It's nice to be popular, and if you've got a B1 or a B2 license from Bristol College, you will be popular, believe me. It's taken me all over the world to places I could never have dreamt I would go.
I've worked with some great people from all over the world, and I've been paid very well to do something I love doing. If engineering interests you, then I would say, don't think twice. Go for it.
By choosing Bristol, you'll be choosing a city with a unique blend of old and new, with a culture that welcomes visitors from all over the world. And by choosing the City of Bristol College's Centre of Aeronautical Engineering in particular, you'll be giving yourself the very best opportunity possible for an exciting and well-paid career in an expanding cutting-edge industry. But don't just take our